Supreme Court will hear arguments in a last-ditch effort by TikTok's parent company ByteDance to avoid a ban set to take effect in 9 days. The High Court being asked to weigh the First Amendment against serious national security concerns. Some say this case is more than just losing your favorite influencers and could impact free speech in the years to come. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey is outside the Supreme Court this morning. Tom, what are we really talking about? Because this is more than just punching likes and clicks and swiping left.
Yeah, this is one of the most important Supreme Courts ever cases dealing with social media. 170 million Americans use TikTok, and its future will be at stake today. Oral arguments begin in just under 2 hours here at the Supreme Court building. As part of the oral arguments today, the legal team for ByteDance, which is the Chinese parent company that owns TikTok, will be making the argument that a law passed by Congress last year violates First Amendment rights. That law requires ByteDance to either sell the app to an approved buyer by January 19th or shut it down here in the United States. TikTok's legal team says the government is violating its users' First Amendment rights since the app allows people to post their own videos, views, and opinions. But the government says it's not targeting speech, but a national security threat, claiming that China could force ByteDance to hand over personal data of millions of Americans. In a court filing, the lead attorney argues that the lead attorney for the Justice Department argues that China's well-documented history of forcing companies operating China, including TikTok, to carry out the government's directives and refrain from disclosing those actions. But in response, ByteDance's legal team claimed that the law would allow Congress to ban them from operating TikTok explicitly because they refuse to censor views Congress doesn't like. Something that's important to note with all this, for any viewers who might use TikTok, this doesn't necessarily mean that the app is just going to go away. It won't be offered anymore if this law is enacted on app stores. Users will still be able to use the app, but they won't be able to update to newer versions, and they'll eventually not be able to use the app once the company starts shutting down its services here in the United States. Nick?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.